Today I will be sharing with you my presentation on traumatic brain injuries or TBIs. The IDEA defines a TBI as an acquired injury to the brain caused by an external physical force. It goes on to explain that the injury must adversely affect a child's education performance and define the type of injury that is would fall under a TBI. The most important part about this is going to be down here where it says the term does not apply to brain injuries that are congenital or degenerative or to brain injuries induced by birth trauma. This is important because TBIs, one of the different things about a TBI as opposed to other disabilities are that you're not born with this. This isn't something that they diagnose as an infant. This is an injury that takes place later on in life that has an adverse effect. Injury may cause changes in one or more areas. Some of these areas might be thinking and reasoning, understanding words, remembering things, solving problems, talking, behaving, learning. All these different areas may be affected due to the damage that has been done to the brain. Children with TBIs may have one or more difficulties. They may have physical disabilities, so this may look like them having issues with their senses. They may get headaches, be fatigued, have issues writing, may have seizures, balance issues, paralyzation, things like that. They may also have difficulties with thinking, so this may show as memory issues or concentration issues, trouble talking and listening, forming words, difficulty reading and writing. It may also display as social, behavioral, or emotional problems, so this can be seen in mood swings, anxiety, depression, trouble relating to others, lack of control over emotions, little motivation. A TBI affects children differently than adults. This is because an injury to the developing brain may disrupt a child's development. This may limit their ability to participate in school and in other activities such as sports and clubs and things they may have done before the injury. Children may also experience changes in their health, their thinking, and behavior that affects learning, self-regulation, and social participation. Students often, or children will often know what they have missed or what the changes are that they are experiencing, and this can cause a lot of issues in their development. How common are TBIs? 1.7 million people suffer from a traumatic brain injury every year. It accounts for 631,146 trips to the ER annually. 35,994 hospitalizations annually, and 6,169 deaths. Now, those last three statistics are only in children under the age of 19, so those are some high numbers that we're seeing children experiencing TBIs. Now, this can happen due to like concussions in sports, any kind of injury that could cause a blow to the head. Car accidents, all sorts of things. It's important to note that brain injuries range from mild to severe. This can be a mild concussion or it could be a life-altering injury. It's hard to predict how someone will recover from an injury. A lot of things go into play in that, such as a person's health history, the severity of the injury, and even like response and what you do to kind of counteract the injury. As a child grows and develops, new problems may arise. So something that they may not have struggled with in the beginning when they first got their injury may develop later on. Damage to the brain from an earlier injury can make it hard for students to learn new skills that come with getting older. And early and ongoing help make a big difference in how a child will recover. What teachers need to know about TBI. What is a TBI? This is an injury to the brain caused by the head being hit by something or shaken violently, disrupting normal brain function. Common symptoms of this are going to be confusion, dizziness, irritability, fatigue, headaches, slowed processing. How you can help. As teachers, we can provide accommodations, give extra time on work, allow breaks, communicate with the parents, meet with the student to make sure you know everything that the student needs and that they feel they need, and make sure that their needs are being met in your classroom. Some other things to consider when students return to school. Students who have persistent symptoms or more significant learning or behavioral challenges may be eligible for 504 plans. We know that this can include modified classes and physical accommodations. They may also qualify for special education services such as speech language therapy, physical therapy. IEPs would fall under this as well, and school-based health services. A school-based health plan can be completed when the student first returns to school. This just allows the school nurse to kind of be in the know, and a team and a plan to be created to make sure that the student is not going to like fall behind or have any of their needs that aren't being met. So yeah, that's all about TBIs.